we doing, everybody? It's race night again for the Twisted 360 Sprint Cars. Who's ready to go dirt track racing? I got Big Bacon up here in the booth with me. Are we ready to go, Bacon? I know I am.
It's time. It's Saturday night time. It's Twisted Night here at Lanier Speedway. I'm ready. You ready, wild man?
Another day in paradise when we got dirt track racing to do tonight. I'm definitely looking forward to round 2 of the Twisted 360 Sprint Cars for the Red River Valley iRacing League tonight. So far, it looks to be that we got 18 cars signed up for tonight's race. See if everyone can handle their cars around this small little track. We had 4-wide action, especially between 3 of HRH's teammates last night, Big Bacon. You guys can check that out. We've got it posted everywhere. Wild action with the super late models to these guys last night.
Oh, absolutely. It was fun. I was there in the dirt street stocks. That was a good battle. Not enough luck in the super lates. But man, is it exciting. Yeah, don't forget, check us out at Red River Valley iRacing League on Facebook, as well as Big Bacon Media. Track's starting to slick off here, wild man. What do you think?
It's going to be a little bit different. It's not going to be like week number 1. Like I said in the very first race, I created all these track states and wild, crazy ideas right in the psychotic brain of mine. So these guys are never going to know exactly what to expect when it comes to time to go racing. So hopefully they're ready.
Absolutely. You never know where you're going to start as well. There's no qualifying here. It's always a pill draw. And just as much excitement, we get drivers begging all the time. Bacon, hey, wild man, what's the track state going to be at Friday night? I'm like, man, I don't know. He doesn't tell me these things. So
no.
I'm always excited and for surprise as everybody else.
Bacon does not know, so these guys, it's funny when they come and ask him, what's track state? Why he doesn't tell me anything? It's all in his crazy head. Sorry, y'all. As Bacon has his setups in the vault, I got the track states in the wild vault.
Absolutely, man.
Either way, we're going to go ahead and throw in our sponsor, Twisted Motorsports. They got us a nice little promo we want to show you guys. Bear with us. We're going to get rolling on heat races here in about 5 minutes.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and we got a special treat in the house. It's Justin Helms, that's the owner of Twisted Motorsports, a sponsor right here for the Red River Valley. Twisted Motorsports 360s. Let's see here. I don't see him on a time yet on the track, but let me give you a top couple quick times we had in here. They did come in the track early, so it was a lot tackier than it is right now. Robert Satterfield with a quick time, 11.70. Fernberg, 11.85. And Miles Jansen, right off your top three with 11.87.
And like we were just last night, y'all, we're right back at the Lanier National Speedway, a little 3/8 mile dirt track. Not dirt in real life, but iRacing was nice enough to create another version of a dirt track, so we have one more track to go to yet on the iRacing service. So that's awesome to see. We got another about 15 seconds left of practice, and we're going to move on to heat race number 1 for the Twisted 360 Sprint Car Series. I don't know, Bacon. It's going to be interesting, my man.
Yes, sir. I'm just looking at the weather report here. We got 71 degrees, but humidity's 31%, meaning track's going to go away. I already tell it now. The dust should be flying here a little bit, but enough moisture for the spectators, the fan, the crowd should be A-okay.
All right, y'all, it's time. It's time for heat race number 1 of race number 2 for the Red River Valley iRacing Series Twisted 360 Sprint Cars. Starting on pole is going to be Devin Butts in the 47. Outside of him, Miles Jackson in the 067 car.
Row 2 inside, Thomas Mitchell. Starting 4th, Patrick Sprangler in the 04.
And then starting on 5th position tonight, Robert Charette, right out of the Red River Valley in the 64 car. Outside of him, another one right out of the Red River Valley is Matthew Croak in the 2. And it looks like rounding out our 7-car field is going to be Robert Satterfield in the 55 car right out of Phantom Motorsports. It's time, y'all.
Thank you for that. It was updating there. I was making sure. Give us the command wild man here. Heat number 1. Let's get it wild.
Looks like we're going to go one more lap around before the pace truck pulls off the track. Your leader, Devin Butts in the 47 car, going to be looking for the green fabric to fly this time by. I don't know, Bacon. It's time. It's time.
Let's see. It is racing time. The track's already slick. What's going to be the advantage lane, top side or low side? Second place there, Miles Jansen trying to keep it nice and collected, waiting on the green flag.
Green flag in the air, Devin on that go pedal. We're back green flag racing for heat race number 1. Devin keeps it low. Outside of him is going to be Miles Jansen, but they're side by side going down the backstretch. Pinches Devin down. Is Miles going to be able to hold on to it? Yes, he does. He takes away that top spot.
Deuces. Jansen gives him. He keeps it low, way up high. Looks like Mr. Butts 0-2 there. Mitchell getting advantage. That's that black and purple machine going low, turn 3, coming out on the outside there. He does carry momentum. Gonna be close.
These guys are really battling out in heat race number 1. Battle for second right now. The 0-2, Thomas Mitchell and Devin Butts now has a battle from Robert Satterfield in the 55 car coming out of turn 4. Advantage Robert this time.
Robert moving up now, keeping that car on the high side within 2 car lengths, I should say, from second place. Thomas Mitchell up front, though. Jansen still keeping it going, but Satterfield is the driver on the move.
Your leader, Miles Jansen, still holding on to that top spot in the 67 car, but being tracked down by Thomas Mitchell coming across the stripe this time, only a half-second difference.
He is there, half a car back. Coming close to him out of 2 now, but advantage to your leader, Miles Jansen, has led every single lap here. Here we go, 3 cars back. Satterfield closing the door on second position.
Able to hold on to that 3rd spot right now. Miles Jansen this time by, going to get the white flag. Thomas Mitchell is running out of time to try and steal away this victory. Can he do it?
I don't know, but up front, your leader every single lap, Miles Jansen. And I don't know if you noticed, ladies and gentlemen, that's got a big old Twisted Motorsports logo, taking it home for your sponsored event here at Lanier National Speedway.
Heat race number 1 is going to end up like this. Taking home the win, Miles Jansen in that 67 car. Thomas Mitchell going to be coming home second in the 02. Robert Sattersfield third in the 55. Devin Butts falls back to fourth in the 47. Patrick Spangler coming home fifth in the 04. Matt Croak coming home sixth in the 2 car. And Robert Charette failed to make the call to heat race number 1, so he's going to be starting close to the back, Bacon.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. This track isn't getting easier. The drivers are getting slower every week, especially through recruitment racing. I saw a lot of the same drivers here getting quicker and quicker, meaning better racing, better battles. I can't wait. We do got a shout out in the chat from Steven. He's rooting on Shane Yates. See if Shane can get himself a turkey today.
Yeah, Robert is having PC issues right now. Apparently can't handle humidity, so that's why he didn't make the call. But anyway, we're going to move on to heat race number 2. Greg Chandler going to be sitting on pole in the 94 car. Outside him, Caleb Durgan, the 17.
Chance Sikowski here. Looks like moving to 4 here. Scoring is having some fun with Bacon up here in the booth. Jason Gunnels, 4th position in the 2-0.
Going to be starting 5th. Ross Carenta, 1 right out of the Red River Valley in that 10 car. Outside of him is going to be Scott E. Martin in the 414.
The 1-4. Don't take it too far here. Just because he's in the back doesn't mean it's slow. He did not qualify. This is a pill draw. It is Dalton Hayden in that black sprint car, the 1-4 machine. Got Red Bull on the sides. You think he can fly, Wild Man?
I don't know. We'll see if Red Bull gives him wings for this heat race. He's going to need it coming all the way from the back. This time by, though, Pace Truck's going to pull off the track. For your leader, Greg Chandler, going to be looking for the green fabric.
Green.
On that go pedal, we're green flag racing. Caleb Durgan on the outside of Greg Chandler. Greg throws it down low. Caleb's running right through the slick. Has to check up a little bit, gets into him. Caleb gets into the wall, sends him up into the back. Greg Chandler loses 2 spots. Ross Grant has moved his way up into second. Now Chance Kozowski holding on to that lead.
Chandler fell back, was your pole sitter. On the move, Sikowski outside. We got ourselves a new race leader, but don't look out too far. Carenta taking a peek with his front wing there, just giving it a wink like I caught you.
Definitely a good battle between these 2 teammates out of Phantom Motorsports. We'll see who can round out the victory. Will it be Chance or will it be Ross? But right now, Greg Chandler's trying to do what he can to catch back up.
Ross had a little too much weight on that gas pedal there coming out of 4. Got the rear end a little sideways there. Now the camera's on 14 of Dalton there back up front here. We still got a battle. 2 cars back is Carenta. A little easier that time coming out of turn number 4.
Chance still holding on to the lead, able to keep a good 2-car gap between him and second place Ross Carenta. Ross throws it down into the slick, able to keep it under control. Going to be side by side this time. Advantage Chance still, but Ross takes that lead away.
Slide job engaged. 3 laps to go. Get a car slow right in front. No problem for the leaders. Ross there guns it there. Make sure he has advantage going turn number 3. He'll keep it out high with the momentum, but don't look out too far back. 2 laps to go.
Chance Kozowski looking for his moment to strike. This time by, they're going to be hitting that white fabric in the air. 1 lap to go in heat race number 2.
Who's going to get it? 3 cars back is Sikowski. Carenta now in front. Oh, no. Sikowski in the wall between 1 and 2. Carenta, all he has to do is be smooth, get the checker flag, and take it home to Phantom Motorsports. He will be your heat number 2 winner right here for the Red River Valley Iowa Racing League. Sponsored by Twisted Motorsports. We're at Lanier National Speedway.
Results for heat race number 2 going to turn out like this. Ross Carenta coming home first in that 10 car. Chance Kozowski falls back to second. Greg Chandler third. Caleb Durgan falls back to fourth. Dalton Hayden 5th. Scott E. Martin going to be 6th. Jason Gunnels looks like he did make the call, but he's going to round out 7th.
He's going to have his work cut out. He's going to be another driver. Could have a shot in the OB main event.
Heat race number 3 about to get lined out on the track. Starting on pole is going to be Wayne Neiman in the 18 car. Outside of him, Steven Fernberg in that 029.
Austin Griffey in the 57. Back-to-back street stock. Back-to-back super late model winner. It's the 1-1-1 of Shane Yates starting in 4th.
I apologize for that. Wayne Neiman is a scratch for heat race number 3. And it looks like old Dustin Helms, the owner of Twisted Motorsports himself, going to be rounding out this 5-car field for heat race number 3.
He's got wings on the car. He's got a tornado on the wings. I think he's ready to soar.
Can't go wrong with that fancy paint scheme. He's got his teammate right in front of him, Austin Griffey, in the 57 car. Let's see what these guys can do as it comes time. It comes time for that green flag to fly once more in heat race number 3.
Who's gonna get it? Who's got the advantage? We got a few drivers out here. They're all quick. Dustin Helms trying to get a sneak attack in the back. He does close up the field. The green flag's out. Fernberg on the outside. Turbinville inside. We go right going 3 wide. Shane Yates to the 111. They're peeking up. He gets second position very quickly. He takes it smooth in 3. Fernberg coming out of turn number 4. He is your race leader.
Steven Fernberg out to a half-second lead over second place. Shane Yates in the 111 car. Able to keep that gap as they keep going down backstretch here. Austin Griffey's made his way up into 3rd. Dustin Helms trying to push his way into 4th.
Yates moved up to 2nd. Griffey hold on for 3rd. Helms is putting that metal to the pedal, baby. 2nd position, Yates. We had a little squirrely on the backstretch. See if this is a factor. Fernberg, super smooth up front. I think that gap's starting to increase.
Ever so slightly, he's starting to pull away from second place. Shane Yates up to about a second, almost second and a half lead over second place right now, and Steven Fernberg.
Battle now, 2nd position. We got ourselves a position change. Twisted Motorsports owner Dustin Helms, 2nd position on the backstretch now. Shane Yates falling back to 3rd. We are in lap 5, gonna have 3 laps to go. Can Dustin Helms make this a little more twisted?
Dustin gets loose in turn 1 and 2. Has to check up a little bit as Shane Yates, but both of them able to hold on to their positions coming down the backstretch. Into turn number 3 and 4, though, Steven Tubinson and Austin Griffey fighting for that 5th and final spot. Or 4th.
Wow, bump trap engage. Almost got hit in the same corner. That was Shane Yates doing a slide job there, trying to get momentum, but unfortunately, I don't think that helped him. Here we go. White flag is out. Last lap of heat number 3.
Steven Fernberg still your leader in that 29 car, coming into turn 3 for the final time in heat race number 3. Gonna take it home for this one, and Dustin Helms just didn't quite have enough time to catch back up to him.
Yeah, he started last there in 5th, moved up to 2nd position. Not bad. Showed that strength, showed that power. I think he's saying Shane Yates. It's time for some sprint cars.
Yes, this is the way heat race number 3 is going to turn out. Steven Fernberg, your winner. Dustin Helms coming home 2nd. Shane Yates 3rd. Austin Griffey 4th. And Steven Turbeville. If I'm saying that wrong, Steven, I apologize. Coming home 5th. Wayne Neiman a scratch for heat race number 3.
All right, looks like these drivers get to have a few minutes, go test out the track, get tuning done to the race cars. We're going to have 30 laps here at the A main event. This is week number 2 of the Red River Valley Twisted Motorsports 360 Series, week 2 of 13.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, just like we always do, every warm-up for every race, we're going to go ahead and throw us up into the blimp cam. We got the national anthem to play here. Please, I guess if you really want to stand, remove your hats, and please stand at attention for this song, please.
Absolutely.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there.
Thank you, Big Bacon, again for getting that recorded so we can use it for our sessions. It wouldn't be the same without the national anthem, my friend.
No, absolutely not. Doesn't say nothing about a little America, a little dirt track racing, a little country soul.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, right now sitting on top for times in warm-up sessions is going to be Chance Kozlowski in the 47 car with a quick time of a 12.46. That's a quick time around this track, Bacon.
Not too bad, I'll tell you that. But right behind, Greg Chandler, 8/1000ths of a second slower. And right behind him, Mr. Robert Satterfield, only 2/1000ths slower than Chandler. Uh-oh, but I just noticed something. Timing has changed. Carrenta slipped up to second position with a 12.53.
Able to have literally a 1/100th of a second quicker than Greg Chandler out of Australia. It's going to be some tight battling with these guys tonight, Bacon. I think we're in for one hell of a show right here at Lanier National Speedway.
Oh, absolutely. You say short track racing, you say dirt, you say over 700 horsepower. It's time to buckle in, ladies and gentlemen. And chat, you got a favorite driver out there, make sure you put him out there in the chat. Who are you rooting for? Let us know where you're at. I'm out here in New England, Connecticut. I'm having a blast. Hope you're all doing the same. Happy Saturday night racing.
Definitely in for a ride along with Devin Butts here. Got the GoPro on the left front corner of the car. It's going to get a little bit slick. It's not as tacky as it was during the first race. Everyone's going to be trying to find that quick line. A lot of guys are trying the top. Some are still going to try and run that bottom. We'll see which one's going to turn out dominant for the feature.
Absolutely. Yeah, you can see maintenance happen on the track here. It's definitely a little different. You can see right there in the middle. We're riding here on the backstretch, entering turn 3 here. Towards there at the bottom in the middle, you got about lane and a half, pretty slick. Riding the high side right now, but you can definitely tell. Looks like sliders are going to definitely be a factor here. So you don't want to be on a driver's bad side at the beginning of a short track.
No. All right, y'all. It's that time. It's that time. It's feature time for the Red River Valley iRacing League Twisted 360 Sprint Cars. This is the way they're going to line up. Starting on pole tonight, Miles Jansen, Twisted Zone in the 67 car. Going to be starting on pole. Outside of him, out of Phantom Motorsports, Ross Carrenta in the 10.
Second row inside, Steven Fernberg. Right outside him, fourth position, the 02. It's Thomas Mitchell.
Starting out in fifth spot, out of Phantom Motorsports again, is Chance Kozlowski in the 47. Outside of him is going to be Dustin Helms, the owner of Twisted Motorsports. It's going to be a battle between Twisted and Phantom, I think, up front, or right off the bat.
It's going to be interesting. We start seeing these drivers start updating their info, starting to get their paints updated as well on their teams. Seventh position, Robert Satterfield in the 55. He's always quick. He's always usually announced over the radio waves. Greg Chandler, 8th position, the 94.
Going to be starting ninth, our back-to-back winners. Shane Yates in the 111 car. Outside of him is going to be Devin Butts in the 47.
High side hustler, Mr. Caleb Durgan, number 17, starting 11th. Austin Griffey, 57. We see him three-wheeling sometimes, starting 12th.
Starting 13th, Patrick Spangler in the 04. Outside of him is going to be Dalton Hayden in the 14 car.
Starting 15th, Steven Turville. I can't tell if number 2 is on the track or not. According to this, I don't see him.
Oh, we're going green this time, Big Bacon.
Green.
Miles Jansen on that go pedal. Here we go. Green flag racing. Round 2 of the Red River Valley Twisted 360s. Miles Jansen jumps out to the front. Ross Carrenta looking low. Throws it to the bottom. Slides right to the middle. Up to the top. Gets into the wall. They're together. Oh, no. Wreck up in the very front.
Yellow.
No, multiple cars involved, and there's a lot of fast drivers. Good news is there's backups. The bad news is if you're left on your side there, you're going to have to get a tow, which is most likely going to put you a lap or 2 down. Let's see if we get a replay here, Wild Man.
Ross throws it way up there, has to check up. It looks like Miles wasn't quite prepared for him to check up as much as he did and just had nowhere to go.
It's tough here at short track racing. We saw that last night in the super late models. You said it on the broadcast there, but big cars, small track, lots of horsepower equals a lot of rubbing sometimes.
Yeah, it looks like Miles Jansen finally got a tow back into the pits there. Hopefully he can get back out and try and compete in this race. But we'll get him lined back up here again. Looks like right now Ross Grant is still going to be scored our leader in this race, I do believe. Oh no, I
Let's
apologize.
see. Yeah, it's updating right now. Still updating here.
Not Steven Fernberg.
They just came out of the pits here. Yeah, Steve and Caleb were in the pits there, so I racing. Updating here as all these drivers loop back around, catch the field, catch the pace truck here.
And we're going back green flag racing.
We're back to green, yes sir. Set it off, wild man.
Thomas Mitchell into turn number 1, throws it up to that high side, but he's got a battle coming. Both Phantom Motorsports, Ross Grant up high. Chance running right in the middle of the track there, but they got another one peeking down low.
Wow, 4 in a row. Top 4 drivers, Mitchell, Carinta, Sikowski, and Helms all got their ducks in a line on the outside, but now we got a battle for 5th position, down low. That looks like Shane Yates in the 111.
Shane Yates able to take that position away as of right now from Greg Chandler, but he's going to have a battle on the outside, and he has to check up a little bit. Greg Chandler snakes that spot right back away, and Shane Yates sacrifices another one.
Wow, right there. Yeah, Dalton's right on the rear. Shane Yates, 55. That looks like Robert Sassfield down low. Gets some contact in the red sprint car there. Hard to see what happened, but looks like we are under caution.
Looks like it was between Patrick Spangler and Robert Sattersfield. Looks like Patrick had to choke up here. Patrick down low in that all-red car. Robert Sattersfield at 55, going to throw it low. And it looks like Patrick just got a little bit too loose, had to check up. Again, Robert had nowhere to go in that situation.
Yeah, Robert had great momentum going in there. Yeah, unfortunately, that driver just got a little too slideways. Track's starting to wear up a little bit here. Starting to come in. Can't run the same lines you did in practice.
No, it's going to be different. 7 laps in so far. Actually, 6 completed. Going to be going back to 7 when they take the green flag again. Thomas Mitchell still your leader. Ross Grant right behind him. Chance Guzowski 3rd. Dustin Hills 4th. Greg Chandler 5th. Shane Yates 6th. Dalton Hayden 7th. Austin Griffey 8th. Devin Butts 9th. And Steven Fernberg back in 10th.
Wow, this little field's getting a little disoriented now. It's kind of like a pill draw now. It's anybody's race, but Carinta's still up front. I see Dustin Helms, 4th position, and Yates. They were battling their own heat race. He's right behind. We're getting ready to go green flag racing.
Green flag back out in the air. Thomas Mitchell gets a good jump in that 0-2 car, able to jump out to about a half-second lead over second place Chance Guzowski, but looking down low is Greg Chandler in the 94 car, trying to steal that spot back away to get 4th away from Dustin Helms. Is he going to be able to have enough drive off? Gets into the slick at 3 and 4, slides up a little bit. It's going to sacrifice 2 spots that time.
Wow, right behind there, Chandler is starting to slide back. Yates is on the outside, gets a position. We got Griffey right behind, almost got a little touch there in the rear cove. Sends it inside. We're 3 wide, back to 2, back to 3. We got Caleb Durgan now inside, Chandler outside, Austin Griffey inside. Now Sowers going to make it 4 wide, coming out 2. We got a couple cars touching.
Miles Jansen gets into the 94. Greg Chandler able to keep it under control. We stay green. This is some action-packed race. It's still 3 wide battle for that position right behind Greg Chandler.
Austin Griffey in the wall, 5-7, the pink and blue here on the straightaway here. Now going to turn 3, Chandler now making a move. He's going through the middle. We got Yates around sideways, down low. No, he gets hit, gets T-bone here. Oh, boy, he doesn't going to need a tow truck hauler here. Wow, what? Did we have some good racing here. Ladies and gentlemen, we were 4 wide.
That's a lot of cars in one little area on one little track, Bacon. I'm telling you, these guys are after it tonight. There's no give and take. Looking at the replay here, it looks like Shane had to check up a little bit. Ross and Caleb Durkee get into each other. Yates goes up high, gets a little bit of contact from Satterfield, and just ends up losing it, spins back down to the bottom. Rough go of it, but that's, like I said, that's a lot of cars in one little area for everyone to have a little bit of room to try and get those cars going.
Absolutely. You know, it's a major factor when you got that much competitive racing You know, we're not going through lap traffic here. These are all the drivers. I think everyone might still be on the lead lap. Only a couple maybe, if not. But wow, 3 wide, 4 wide, 2 wide. Not even tires touching there. I'm surprised we didn't get caution earlier. I'm ready. I'm ready for the show. Let's go.
Our once leader, Thomas Mitchell, ends up falling way back. Now, your leader now is going to be Chance Kozowski in that 47 coming to the green this time. Pace trucks are going to pull on down into pit lane. Chance Kozowski on pole. Green flag back in the air. We're back green flag racing. Feature race number 2 for the Red River Valley iRacing League. Dustin Helms throws it in there, gets a little bit of a loose, goes up to the top, able to keep it under control though. But has a battle coming from the inside from Devin Butts in that 47 car, making that bottom line work. Side by side coming to the line. Advantage Devin.
Helms moves back to third, almost fourth. Caleb Durgan making a mix here in the top 5 and 4th. We just saw Devin Butts get right in front of Helms. Helms moves to the outside. Top 4 now. Caleb's a lone duck inside. 4 versus 1.
Robert Sattersfield still in the hunt. He's tracking down Dustin Helms in that 9 car. Is he going to be able to make a move coming out of turn number 3 and 4 this time? Tracking him down. Not this time, though.
Wow. Lap 15. Now we're almost halfway. Sattersfield within 2 feet behind Helms. He goes inside. Turn number 3. He's going to hold it down there. Does he have the advantage? Yellow flag comes out, though. When did the yellow flag come out? Was it after the pass or before? That's what we're going to have to find out. 55, driver on the move.
Looks like Austin Griffey might have had a little bit of an incident here. Let's ride along and watch him here. Up on the high line, gets into the wall a little bit, comes down, gets touched from behind, then gets into Patrick Spangler. Just a lot of tight racing and not a lot of very much room for these guys.
Yeah, that's tough. You're sideways coming out of the corner. You just get a slight touch, that weight transfer. Oh, it can be devastating. Fortunately, kept it on 4 tires. I don't think we got much damage out of it.
No, still able to keep it rolling, though. Looks like Steven ran into the pits to get a new car, a new front wing on that car. But still, your leader going to be Chance Kozowski in the 47, right behind him, Devin Butts in the other 47. We're going to call that the 47B. Dustin Helms sitting in 3rd, Robert Sattersfield 4th. Okay, software's playing games.
Yeah, we got to wait for them to go back one more time. iRace's got updating the scoring for us here.
It looks like we're going to actually go green flag racing this time. Chance going to be looking for that green fabric to fly. Everyone's tight and packed up. On that go pedal, we're back green flag racing. Chance
Sikowski, what a jump there, wild man. I'm sorry about that. Here we go, 3 wide right behind him. That's Helms, Sattersfield, Durgan, Butts. Yates trying to get in the mix of the 111. We're 3 wide now, coming out of turn number 4, completing lap 16 of 30.
These guys are not giving any breaks. They are so tight when they're flying through these corners right now. Oh, we got contact. Greg Chandler, Austin Griffey on his side. Durgan gets thrown down into the bottom. Oh, man.
Few drivers involved here, more than just one.
Let's see. We'll check out what happened to Austin Griffey first, then we'll go check on Durgan. Austin Griffey back in the back of the pack here. Slides up just about, gets into Matty Crook. Oh, looks like Shane Yates lost it.
Oh yeah, Yates there was already sideways at the time.
Austin Griffey had nowhere to go. Let's check out what happened between Durgan and Chandler here. Durgan coming around turn 3 or 2 here. Looks like Greg Chandler came up on Durgan.
We had 2 accidents at the same time on that replay, wild man. I saw Yates, I think, right reared the wall there and was slideways. This happened to happen at the same time.
This is going to get interesting, Bacon. I don't know how many more cautions we're going to get out of this. We're only halfway through.
Man. They're going to give me a heart attack here. I don't know if I can handle it.
We got him lined up 2 wide again. Your leader, Chance Kozowski, the 47 outside of him. Now Dustin Helms in that 9 car. Going to be going green this time. Chance on that go pedal, back green flag racing. Chance gets out there, good half-second lead over top of second place. Dustin Helms in the 9, but looking down low is Devin Butts in the 47 car, trying to hold on to that second spot. He has the advantage this time. Dustin Helms trying to make that high line work.
Making it work. He's trying. Sattersfield, though, keeping it down low. He's trying to follow Devin Butts there. He's bringing company. More drivers. Corinta, Spangler, Fernberg trying to get in the hunt here. We're going to get close to 10 laps to go. I think we got 12.
Ross Carenta trying to find a way to catch back up to these guys running through the slick. He's having to really manage that throttle, though. But he's got a battle probably coming from Patrick Spangler in that 4-car trying to keep it down on the bottom. Oh, and we got contact. Ross Carenta and Dustin Helms. Helms goes flying through the air on the front stretch there.
Oh, man, did he go flying upside down backflips. Carenta's missing the front half of his car. That was a really hard impact.
Let's see what happened here. Here's Patrick Spangler. Let's see if we can get on. There's our Ross Carenta in the 10 car. Throwing it down on the bottom. Satterfield gets a little loose. Dustin comes down, gets loose, gets into Ross Carenta, and Dustin gets the. Oh my God!
Yeah.
Ross got killed. Be thankful this is all virtual, ladies and gentlemen, because that would not have ended well at all.
No, absolutely not. I think we had a couple back stretchers there, a couple ambulances. Thankfully, this is a racing simulator, and there is backup cars. Carenta looks to be back in his. Hopefully, Dustin. I couldn't tell if Dustin was landing on his side or on wheels. So I'm not sure if he. Oh, actually, I think he is back on the track.
Yeah, he has made it back out in a fresh new car. We'll see where everyone lines up here as iRacing gets them set back up. Hopefully, we can get some good green flag or laps in here soon.
Absolutely. These drivers are ready to go fast. It's Saturday night racing. We gotta get ready to go green. Green flag is out. Chance Sikowski takes him down. Butts right in second. Sattersfield behind. What an advantage. What a jump again. That's Sikowski's bread and butter right here is these restarts with Phantom Motorsports going high. Turn number 4. There he is. 47. Devin Butts inside. And he brings 4 cars right behind.
Chance Gazowski still able to hold on to the lead, but Robert Satterfield hunting around right in 3rd place, right behind Devin Butts. Chance throws it down to the bottom. Robert has an opening, slides underneath. Not enough, though, this time.
It's pretty close. There is a driver on the move, 0-4. 4th position, that's Patrick Spangler. Fernberg now in 5th. Here it is. Sikowski still up front. Devin Butts now inside. He's starting to close the gap now. What's 5, now 2.
Devin Butts slides into the slick a little bit. Robert Satterfield chokes up a little bit to give him some room here. Going to be this time by 5 to go for our leader, Chance Gazowski.
The battle between second commences up front still. Sikowski trying to take it smooth. He gets to enter turn number 1 just how he has. But oh, here's the battle for second. Sattersfield 55 inside turn 3. He's going to slide. He's going to keep it low. He does have the advantage. He is now up in second position.
2 Phantom Motorsports up front, but we got a battle going on back here for looks to be 4th. Stephen Ferberg, Ross Carenta throwing his name back up in the hat, back up to the top 5 right now. Battle is now side by side. Patrick Spangler and Durgan advantage that time.
Spangler go way up high here, 1 and 2. Does he get momentum? Not enough. Caleb Durgan right behind Carenta, almost doing a bump draft with Fernberg 29 right in front of them. We are in lap white flag.
This time by the white fabric going to fly. Chance Gazowski, your leader, able to hold on to about a 0.4 of a second's lead over second place Robert Satterfield.
White flag, this is it. It's all for the Marble Sikowski advantage. Sattersfield in second just by a half a second. Here we go, turn number 3. Sattersfield down low. He's going to give it all he's got. Coming out of 4, not enough. Your feature winner for the Twisted Motorsports 360 Sprints. Chance Sikowski, second place, 55, Robert Sattersfield. And to get the bronze on the podium, number 47, is Devin Butts. Wow, man. Wow. Wow is all I can say.
That was more action than I had ever dreamed to get out of these guys. That was incredible, scary, and terrifying all at the same time. I mean, wow.
Absolutely. I mean, I felt like I was really there. I mean, hard battles, 2 wide, you expect, right? Short track racing, 3 wide, okay, you're getting a little handsy, okay. 4 wide and doing a lap after lap, that's a whole different ball game. Congratulations, these top three. Your winner again, Chance Sikowski. That number is 47. Phantom Motorsports. Oh, two drivers, Phantom Motorsports. First and second.
Robert Satterfield, 2 races in a row now. He finished second place again last night in the super late models. He's going to finish second again in the Twisted 360s. He's going to get at that top spot one of these times, but let's get these boys up here. We got Chance and down there. We're going to drag him up into the booth. Check out what he all had to say here. Chance, you there, my man?
You got me?
Yep, there he is. There he is. First place for you tonight. You finished third in the season opener. Is able to take the top spot with your teammate Robert Satterfield right behind you. Let us know what you're thinking going through his last couple laps.
I knew he probably had a little bit better line running down there in 3 and 4. I don't know. I didn't feel as comfortable of hitting that line each time, and I'm more of a top guy myself, so I felt really good down there in 1 and 2. I was running that kind of early on, and once it got kind of treacherous around the cushion in 1 and 2, and kind of ran the bottom 1 and 2, top 3 and 4 line, and kind of tried to run the bottom a lap or two all the way around, but wasn't too comfortable, so I kind of stuck with that bottom 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 line, and I figured he might be closing, but I might be able to hold him off as long as yellow didn't come out.
Hey, Chance, big bacon up in the booth. It seemed like once you took the lead, you stayed there. I felt nervous for you. There's a lot of cautions there. Tough racing. Tell us your thoughts there when you kept seeing a couple cautions there late. Any thoughts going through your head? Were you nervous about seeing Robert there right behind you?
Yeah, I wasn't so nervous about the cautions itself. It's just more or less the lead that I would have that would allow me to run my line that I like. I feel like if I started towards the back and kind of could gauge where I needed to be and follow that line around there in 3 and 4, because it kind of seems to either be right up against the infield wall or it might be a lane or two off. So I'm always kind of spotty on where I should run. And I almost hit the infield wall there the one time. So those yellows coming out, I kind of was just hoping that it didn't kill my momentum being able to run in 3 and 4 up in the cushion. And it seemed to be all right. So not a whole lot to complain about, I guess.
No,
No, man,
couldn't complain
you're
about a top spot finish tonight. Coming off of a third place finish last week, you put on one hell of a show with these guys. You got anyone you want to thank?
Yeah, Power Outdoors, Velocity Race Design, and obviously Phantom Motorsports, having a lot of fun, and hopefully we can come back and pick up a couple more victories, maybe a championship.
Fingers crossed, my man.
absolutely.
Congratulations again.
Thanks, and take care.
Definitely. All right, Bacon. We're gonna bring Robert Satterfield in here. How you doing, Robert? Second place again, 2 nights in a row. What's your thoughts, buddy?
Oh man, it was a good race. I had a lot of fun. I don't never get no luck on the pill draw. I'd rather be qualifying. That way I don't have to start so deep in the field. Coming through the field in the heat races and coming through the field in the mains on slick tracks is pretty tough. I got caught up in some people's stuff tonight that spun out and never did go get a new car, and I got in the back of somebody that was getting a little loose. I apologize to Shane for that. And man, good setup, good car. I mean, felt really good. We was fast.
Absolutely. Big bacon up the booth. Robert, you were car on the move there on the broadcast here. We saw it there. You're moving up there. You saw you got a little battle there. You got a little incident there early in the race, but moved right back up. Seemed like your car was good anywhere, but especially down low. Couple more laps there. You maybe had something. Were you nervous there? The last few cautions there about any drivers behind you?
Well, once I got by Devin, I mean, I pulled on him a little bit. Me and he was about the same speed getting into the corner. I pulled him a little bit off the corner. I don't know if he bumped the wall or whatever, but you know, if we'd have had a caution to where I had a chance at making a run at chance, that would have been a great battle. I don't know that I could have got around him. We probably running the same setup, so I can't complain.
You definitely put on one hell of a show for these fans tonight. A lot of action on a little track with a lot of cars. You guys gave each other some room. Some accidents had to happen. There is sometimes that there's just not enough room for everyone at the time, but You put on one hell of a show. You want to thank anyone for your second place finish tonight, my friend?
Yes, sir, man. I want to thank all the guys over at Phantom Motorsports. Appreciate Velocity Race Designs for doing all our paints, and we appreciate Power Outdoor for sponsoring us, and we appreciate you guys for putting this on, and Big Bacon Media for broadcasting.
Absolutely appreciate it. Second place, Robert Satterfield, 55. Gets second place again. He's going to be hunting for the top dog next week. I don't want to give him a nickname called Mark Martin now, but congratulations again. 55, Robert Satterfield, Phantom Motorsports. So let's see if we can't get in third place finisher number 47, Devin Butts. Congratulations, bud. You got a copy here up in the booth?
I do.
All right, wild man, there he is.
Oh, you put on one hell of a show, especially the battle between you and Satterfield. Let us know kind of what was going through your mind as you were trying to hold off him on the closing laps of the race, my man.
I mean, it's a beautiful racetrack. It was just kind of, do you go to the top or do you go to the bottom? And I made the mistake in the heat race. I went to the top and it was a bit too early, and pretty much just went backwards. So trying to make the decision top or bottom, and through that race, the car really came in on the bottom. Like that last restart there, I think it was, the last restart that we had, I got a good run over Chance, which I love running with those guys every time I get a chance to, and they're always racing so clean. It was just it was a fun run, but we clipped the wall a little bit and lost some momentum, and then the car got real tight towards the end there. If I think we had a couple more laps, we could have gotten something done back on the bottom, but we went to the top and it just didn't come together.
Big Bacon up in the booth. It was fun watching that pretty purple and white car there. And yeah, I saw you moving there, searching around. It's kind of tough though when you got a lot of fast competitors around you. But congratulations, third place. Who do you like to thank out there? Kept that car with a good finish.
Yeah, everyone at Momentum Sim Sport, got to thank Clayton, Brad, and all the other guys. And CT Designs for the awesome purple and white wrap that you guys commented on. Verdict Clothing, Newland Contracting, our new sponsor that came on board, and Go Rubber Hockey Schools. And obviously, I want to thank you guys for the broadcast and the league putting this all on. Twisted Motorsports for the sponsor. It's just fantastic.
Oh, we definitely appreciate the show you guys put on tonight. A lot of action on a small track, my man. Congratulations on a top 3 finish. Definitely look forward to seeing you in some upcoming races.
Yeah, we'll see you next week.
All right, chat. Next week, these guys are going to be hitting the track at Lima Land Motorsports Park. I will not be here, but Big Bacon will be up in the booth. I will be ending up missing 2 races in the season here, but Big Bacon's going to take care of you guys. Bacon, what are you thinking tonight? That was wild.
Oh man, that's what I was thinking here the whole time here. It's like, wow, you get nervous, we put all this effort in recruitment races and we put it together. It's awesome, to be honest. And this is week 2. These drivers are starting to know each other now. They're starting to feel how they race, how aggressive they are, they're conservative. The more they know each other, the better racing will be. And like you said, next week is Lima Land. Another short track, yeah, with tires on the inside walls sticking out of the ground. So
it's gonna be.
You make a mistake there, it's gonna hurt. So it's a similar experience. A little more danger out there.
We'll see what everyone can do going on to next week there. Tonight's feature results are going to wind out like this. Your winner, again, Chance Gazowski in that 47 car. Right behind him, Robert Satterfield in the 55. Devin Butts coming on 3rd. Steven Fernberg 4th. Caleb Durgan rounding out top 5.
Ross Carenta, roller coaster riding up front and the back. Got back to 6th position. Patrick Spangler was on the move as well. Had a good finish, top 10. Dustin Helms had some bad luck, was up front and able to get 8th. Thomas Mitchell 9th. Round up your top 5. Matty Croak.
Top 10. But we got 11th. Stephen Turnberg. I know I'm saying that wrong, Stephen. I'm sorry.
Karma, Wildman.
Yeah, I know. But either way, Stephen coming home 11th. Greg Chandler 12th. Miles Jansen finishing 13th. Shane Yates 14th. Austin Griffey going to round out your top 15.
16th, Dalton Hayden. And in the caboose, it's Scott E. Martin. Don't worry, buddy. Next week's a new week. Congratulations, all your drivers. Hope you had fun. Race fans out there, hope you had a good time as well. Don't miss on the action. If you're in here in the chat, put exclamation point notify. Don't forget to check out Big Bacon Media, Red River Valley iRacing League. Big shout out to Twisted Motorsports for sponsoring this great series. The Wild Man himself, always taking care of us, and up in the booth. You guys have a great night. Any last thoughts, Mr. Wildman?
I don't know. After this race, I almost think I need a pacemaker after all that action. There was a lot of action on a small track, my man.
I know. It's week 2. 11 weeks to go to find out our champions on each series. I can't wait. I hope you all have a great weekend, and we'll see you next Friday night at 8 o'clock Eastern.
Starting off with HRH Motorsports Dirt Street Stocks, and then that same night we got the Core Ag Super Late Model Series. Next Friday night, like I said, I will not be here, but make sure you guys go check out Big Bacon. I'm sure he will be streaming the race, if not racing in those 2 races. But I'll be back in 2 weeks, and we'll see you guys again for sure for those races. Then Big Bacon will be streaming, of course, at Twisted 360, so make sure you guys tune back in for that. Thanks again for everything, you guys. We could not do it without you. Thank you very much for tuning in. We really appreciate you being here. These drivers appreciate it. All of us at Red River Valley cannot thank you guys enough. But we'll see you next week. Make sure you tune back in. Keep it wild.
Keep it sizzling.
And for old C. Ricky Bobby Imbus, got to have those chicken wings. We'll see you guys next time.
Deuces, y'all.